Have you ever wanted to have access to the best personal finance advice from the greatest experts in history? We often find ourselves asking what the right moves are to improve our financial situation, save, invest, or simply make wiser decisions with our money. The good news is that throughout the centuries, there have been men and women who have left behind timeless advice that is still valid today. One of the most famous pieces of advice comes from Warren Buffett, one of the most famous investors in the world. Buffett has always emphasized the importance of investing for the long term. He has never been a supporter of getting rich quick or short-term speculation, but has always suggested investing in solid companies and staying calm, even in difficult market moments. His motto? You don't have to be a genius to invest well, but you do have to be patient. Buffett teaches us the value of consistency and foresight, a lesson worth gold for anyone who wants to build a solid financial foundation. Another expert we can learn a lot from is David Bach, a best-selling financial author. Bach popularized the concept of the Latte effect, a very simple but powerful idea. It's about all those small daily expenses we make without thinking too much about, like grabbing a cup of coffee every morning. His thesis is that cutting out these small expenses and reinvesting them can have a huge impact on our long-term finances. It's not about living an austere life, but about becoming more aware of our spending habits and how they accumulate over time. Another emblematic example comes from the British economist John Maynard Keynes. During the Great Depression, Keynes not only developed innovative macroeconomic theories, but also offered valuable advice on how people could deal with the economic crisis. His vision of prudence in times of crisis reminds us that in times of economic difficulty, it is essential to save and protect one's investments, avoiding hasty decisions. Today, his teachings are more relevant than ever in an uncertain and complex world. From practical advice to philosophical approaches, Suz Orman, a famous American financial advisor, has always reminded us of the importance of saving for the future and investing in ourselves. For Orman, financial security begins with awareness of one's needs and goals. Let every financial decision bring you one step closer to freedom, she often says. Here is a lesson that we can apply in our daily lives, both in small savings choices and in large investment decisions. And we can't forget Benjamin Franklin, one of the founding fathers of the United States, who left a simple but timeless piece of advice. A penny saved is a penny earned. Even though we live in a completely different era, Franklin's principle is more relevant than ever. Every small saving action accumulated over time can lead to big results. In this video, we'll dive deeper into some of the best advice from these and other financial experts. We'll discover how tried and true strategies, simple tips, and a mindful approach can make a big difference in managing your personal finances. We'll take inspiration from those who have transformed their lives and the lives of millions of others with wise, forward-thinking choices. Considered one of the wisest and most successful investors of all time, Warren Buffett is an iconic figure in the world of finance. His approach is based on a fundamental principle: invest for the long term. Buffett firmly believes that investing is not a gamble, but a journey built on patience and understanding company values. His value investing strategy focuses on buying undervalued stocks that have great growth potential over time, holding them for years, if not decades. Another key aspect of Buffett's thinking is the importance of not following the crowd. In times of panic, when markets are falling, he sees opportunities to buy. This mindset is reflected in his famous saying, "Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful." His philosophy teaches us to make financial decisions based on analysis and discipline, rather than being carried away by emotions or momentary trends. David Bach, another big name in personal finance, is known for his simple and accessible approach, perfect for those new to managing money. His famous concept of the Latte effect is an example of how even small everyday expenses can add up and have a big impact on your long-term finances. Bach firmly believes that eliminating unnecessary expenses, like a coffee at the bar or impulsive spending habits, can lead to significant savings over the years. His philosophy is based on controlling small expenses without having to make big sacrifices in your daily life. In addition to encouraging savings, Bach has always emphasized the importance of paying yourself first. This means that a portion of your income should be set aside for savings and investments before paying your monthly expenses. This approach helps build a solid foundation of financial security, preventing money from disappearing due to unnecessary spending. Suz Orman is one of the most influential voices in personal finance, known for her straightforward, no-nonsense style. Orman has helped millions of people regain control of their finances, emphasizing the importance of planning for the future. For her, it's not just about saving and investing, but also about making sure you're prepared for life's unexpected events, like medical emergencies or job loss. Financial security for Orman also comes through financial education, or the ability to make informed, conscious choices. One of his most powerful pieces of advice is to live below your means, a principle that helps reduce debt and build stronger savings. His philosophy is based on the idea that financial freedom is not just about earnings, but about the ability to manage resources in a balanced and strategic way. John Maynard Keynes is one of the most influential economists in modern history, and his thinking has shaped the global economy. In addition to being known for his Keynesian theory, which revolutionized the way governments manage the economy, Keynes also left important lessons for individuals about managing their finances. In times of economic crisis, Keynes encouraged prudence, saving when times are uncertain and staying calm during periods of economic instability. Keynes was a firm believer in the importance of financial flexibility and adapting to changing economic conditions. While his advice comes from a macroeconomic context, it is personally useful, as it reminds us that having reserves and preparing for difficult times is one of the keys to long-term financial security. Benjamin Franklin, although not an investor in the strict sense, is one of the historical figures who offered some of the most practical and timeless financial advice. His famous saying, "A penny saved is a penny earned," is a simple truth that continues to resonate today. Franklin believed in the value of financial self-discipline and consistent saving, which are essential to building long-term wealth. Franklin also emphasized the importance of continuous education and investing in oneself, two principles that remain central to the world of personal finance. We have seen how these great thinkers and investors have shared with us valuable lessons that we can apply in our daily lives. In short, whether you are trying to save for the future, reduce debt, or grow your investment, there are valuable tips to guide you. It's not magic, but rather well-structured strategies, planning, and wise decisions. Listen to the experts, learn from their experiences, and put these tips into practice to improve your financial future. From Warren Buffett's patience to Suz Orman's pragmatic approach, there are endless opportunities to improve our money management. Now it's your turn. Which of these tips impressed you the most? Or maybe you've already tried one of these methods. Let us know in the comments which financial advice you found most helpful, or share your experience. We look forward to reading your thoughts.